Hey Jose Monkey, where am I?
You asked me to figure out where this video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Jose Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. This video had very few clues, but some logical deduction and some squinting at some very blurry images got me the information I needed to find it. So what can we see? We initially see some log cabins very briefly. Then we can see what looks like a lake here. We've got a small dock, and we can see what looks like the far coastline, or perhaps an island. It's a little bit hard to tell. As the camera turns back, we see the cabins once again, and then we see this sign which is mostly obscured by the trees. We have this small blue sign here which says 203 on it. I assume that was a house number. Then we actually can see a street sign here, but it was very, very difficult to read. I felt like it said something view, but I wasn't really sure other than that. The person continues turning the camera, we see another cabin, and then we actually see a license plate, and it's a Missouri plate. But I wasn't sure if I should really trust that. This seemed kind of like a vacation spot, so I was sort of wondering whether or not it would be more likely that we'd have out-of-state cars. I knew that if I could figure out what that street sign said, it would be huge because I already had a house number. Like I said, I was pretty sure it said something view. In my experience, street names that say view in them are very literal. Like they basically tell you what you can see from that place. So if you can see a farm, it's farm view. Or if you can see a lake, it's lake view. Or if you can see a mountain, it's mountain view. In this case, we could see a lake, so I figured maybe it was lake view. So I tried searching for addresses like 203 Lake View, and I got a whole bunch of results. But I looked at them, and most of them didn't look right, and there were no log cabins anywhere nearby. So I tried looking at the street sign again. And like I said, it was really blurry, guys. I looked at it for a long time, and I started thinking that I saw maybe an S or an L at the beginning, and I almost thought it said the word slang, which wouldn't make any sense, but that was what I was seeing. So instead of trying to figure out what the sign said, I tried to look at what other things we could see here that might inspire someone to name the street after the view. But I already tried the lake, and I didn't see much else. Just the trees over on that far shore or what might be an island. And that's when I had an idea. What if it was an island and it said island view? And the more I looked at it, the more I thought that island might be the word that I was misreading as something like slang. So I started Googling for 203 island view. And once again, I got several results in various different places. Washington, Texas, Montana. Although I have to say, I don't know who is naming these places, but Island View Drive in Polson, Montana does not appear to have a view of an island. Anyway, eventually I saw an Island View address for a lakeside resort in Minnesota. That seemed promising, so I went to check it out. And guys, that was it. You were at White Pines Resort in Bemidji, Minnesota. I used Google Street View to confirm the view of the lake and the cabins. And I got a much better look at that sign that was obscured by the trees. And I was finally able to get a good look at that street sign. Guys, please like and share this video. Check out the map of all the places I found for you so far from the videos you've tagged me in. And while you're on my site, maybe go check out my store if you want a shirt or something. And if anybody else wants me to find them, record a video where you say, "Find me, Jose Monkey," or something like that on camera, or hold up a sign that says something similar. And don't forget to tag me in a comment on that video.